Fill her up.
You're listening to the Gas Digital Network.
And we're back. Gomez Watches Seinfeld. Here we are, season 2, episode 8. How many episodes this season? I know I probably have asked this 4 or 5 times so far. Can you let me know whenever you get a chance? I am Louis J. Gomez, the Puerto Rican rattlesnake real dude, the common denominator, ultimate minority, the artist formerly known as the Howard Stern of MMA radio. And she is my sister. I feel like I don't give her enough credit. My sister, she fucking helped to raise me. She helped to influence me. She helped to shape who I am as a comedian and as a broadcaster. She is. We got to give you some fucking nicknames, Jeni.
I don't want to think about the nicknames they have for me out there. I don't know. Guys,
put them in the comments.
No, come on.
Put them in. Whoa, my ears just started blowing out. It got crazy loud.
Did I laugh too loud?
No. It's not your fault. It's Harrington's fault. It's fine, Harrington. Leave it.
It's fine.
But
Don't even worry about it.
Just so you know, it went from being fucking
he might be deaf now
to blasting out my fucking ears. And it's okay. That's okay. That's why it's Gomez Watches Seinfeld. This is what we do. It's just a fucked up show. It's two, siblings are trying to get through life, trying to deal with the trauma.
Trying to watch some Seinfeld here.
Trying to deal with the trauma by laughing at Jerry and his friends.
Process trauma through watching Seinfeld and laughing.
Imagine you're at a therapist session and then a person just keeps on coming in,
just fucking up therapy,
and just fucking just like streaking,
kicking
just
the lights
naked,
out,
just running through your therapy session naked and yelling like a fucking American Indian,
just making things just not right, not comfortable.
That's what Harrington does every week with this show. So you guys just understand that's for as frustrated as we are, I'm sure the audience is that much more frustrated.
I'm sure I would be. Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Put it in the comments as well how much you hate Harrington. We need to give you some nicknames. She is my sister, ladies and gentlemen.
Sister Gomez. That's what I'm going with. Sister Gomez.
Sister Gomez.
Hell yeah.
You don't know how to. You're not a nickname.
That's so marketable. T-shirt. Sister Gomez. Big neon letters, like 80s neon.
Sister Gomez.
What? Guys, in the comments, tell Louis you want this shirt.
Brand new Gomez Watches Seinfeld's merch. Going to be available very, very soon. Podcastmerch.com. But I'll tell you right now, nobody's going to buy a Sister Gomez shirt. And, I want to know how bad you guys think that idea is.
I want everyone to pre-order it. Email Louis. Hound him. Email him you want to order 30 of these shirts.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me know. I want everyone to know. Anyway, look, we do have a great show planned today. This is season 2, episode 8, which is titled The Heart Attack. Bobby Hutch told us that this is a really, really great episode of the show.
The best episode of Seinfeld of all time.
Buckle up. Buckle the fuck up.
You're in for a ride.
Because you're not, don't have the kids around because this one's going to fucking really get you. It's going to really get your goose. What the fuck was Bobby talking about? What was he talking about? This episode was one of my least favorites.
Yeah, my absolute least favorite.
I wouldn't say my least favorite.
Maybe this is like one of those cult episodes that everyone loves that we're just not getting.
No.
Like, you know what I mean? And then they get the inner jokes that they make to each other with it, and they get it.
Unremarkable
to us, absolutely. But maybe to like Seinfeld heads.
This shit was some fucking
I didn't even think it was George's time to shine. I was just
a slice of fucking toast, with no butter,
how many bagels?
No jelly.
How many bagels?
I give it 1.25 bagels.
So I give it 1.75 bagels. So together, that's 3 bagels.
No, it's an average of 1.5 bagels.
So it's an average of 1.5 bagels. That's what I'm saying.
You said to get there?
I said all together, yeah.
All right.
I wanted to make it easy this week. I wanted to see what he did, so I was going to make it easy for us this week.
An average of 1.5 bagels for this episode. Not as good as and I'll tell you right now, I probably would have liked it more had Bobby Hutch not put it on such a fucking pedestal. And
maybe
delivered that
I feel
message.
like we're going to get crucified for this, though. I feel like we're going to get crucified.
Shout out to Jesus Christ this weekend.
Shout out to Christ this weekend. It's his
Christ
weekend.
our Lord and Savior.
Just hanging,
Dude, I did Passover with my girlfriend.
Yes.
Did Passover respectfully. Said nothing. Said nothing.
Just bowed my head.
I was like, all right, whatever you guys got to do.
You know what? That's what you got to do. Just bow your head. Say a prayer.
My chick, we had her fucking do Easter. She's just mocking the egg making process.
She's like, what is this? This is dumb.
I'm like, we're putting. First of all, this is advanced egg making. Okay.
I mean, I bought some advanced egg making kits.
I gotta do sparkles. I gotta do his name on it.
Yeah.
I'm doing a fucking spaceship costumes and shit. This is a whole different level.
I bought the most interesting looking ones. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
You couldn't just buy a fucking little pill that I get to dissolve in some water.
Lame. That's so boring.
Yeah.
Did you do the marble, the tie-dye ones?
Yeah, it didn't make sense. It didn't work.
No?
I had to use my jerk-off vegetable oil.
No. Ew. Ah.
Yeah. So, I mean, those eggs, they're marbled with something.
Remember that time I went in your bedroom and got out of your room and went to go cook with it? And I was like, I know with this.
I know, and I told you, I was like, stop
please
using my vegetable oil to cook for the family.
What am I supposed to do?
It's disgusting.
How am I supposed to fry these french fries?
To be honest with you, I'm not scooping it back into the bottle.
That was my reasoning. I was like, I mean...
Is that really a big
just
deal?
pouring it out. Still good in there.
But I have good oil that I have in the cabinet for cooking. I have extra virgin olive oil.
I needed vegetable oil.
Isn't it that's the same
Not
shit?
Not the same viscosity.
All right, first of all, don't ever say viscosity when talking about anything with me again.
I know all about viscosity.
Her leg's touching me right now, and she's rubbing it up and down, saying viscosity.
Yeah.
Harrington, can you use extra virgin olive oil in place of any vegetable oil?
No.
In any case?
No.
I'll bet you $100 on the show right now. I'll bet you $100 right now.
Do you know how I'm the best cook in the world?
You're not the best cook in the world.
Okay.
You made egg salad. I'll tell you.
I made a good ass egg salad.
A little too salty.
Because I make really good egg salad. I like extra salty egg salad.
Yeah, obviously you do. Because I can taste it. I
like extra salty egg salad.
We haven't even talked about the episode. What, Harrington?
How right am I?
You were right.
Who's right?
You were. If a recipe calls for vegetable or canola oil, you can substitute those oils for extra virgin olive.
Extra virgin olive oil. You can substitute.
I've made a cake
bitch.
and I tried to substitute
this is why your husband's leaving you.
And it tastes
this is why your husband's leaving you because you do not know how to cook. You don't know how to make anything happen.
You are wrong, Harrington. God damn it, you're wrong.
No, Harrington would love to tell me that I'm wrong. She's gonna hit him.
No, I should have just threw my phone at him.
Put your phone in. It doesn't matter. Let's move on.
No, it's
you
making me
fucking dumb
angry.
dickhead.
Because you're so dumb. Because you're wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. This is another episode of
Harrington.
Gomez
Can I ask you a question? Can you fry French fries in extra virgin olive oil? Look it up. I mean, is he serious? I don't know. You think? Maybe.
Jeni, not everything is based off of how you prepare French fries.
Yes,
which
it
is
is.
usually her argument.
Life is.
Anything we argue.
You can't.
You can.
Well.
Right here.
Okay, so for what is that? Mozzarella? Mozzarella, tomato, olive oil. You would do olive oil instead of olive oil. You would do vegetable oil.
No,
so I'll barf in your face.
No, because nobody's downgrading to vegetable oil, right? Because am I wrong or am I right? Extra virgin olive oil is just a higher grade oil. So it's the same shit, but
the viscosity isn't right to
shut
fry
the fuck up about saying viscosity. Stop it.
You don't know.
You don't know anything.
All right.
You are a fucking mom.
Okay.
You're not even a good one.
I do okay.
You're okay.
I do
You're fine. You have like 3 recipes. You're okay at cooking.
I'm a really good cook.
So start cooking more then.
Oh, you wait till God damn it. Next week on Gomez Watches Seinfeld. Not the Jamaican edition. We are doing a meatloaf cook-off, and I'm going to have 2 goddamn meatloafs right here, and Harrington is going to try them.
There's 2 meatloafs right here.
And he's going to eat the meatloaf.
Describe the show as 2 meatloafs. Harrington, you're going to do a blind taste test on our meatloafs.
All right.
I say nothing else about your preparation of meatloaf and how mine is done, because you talk all this shit, then Harrington's going to know which meatloaf is which meatloaf.
He's going to know immediately. He's going to choose yours anyway.
Immediately? That was a meat joke. I fucking loved it.
I hate you.
I loved it. I didn't
think it was great.
Immediately. No. So, okay. This episode, was
right. We have a whole thing to get to.
Okay. Go to the Minority Report, let's just do it all up top. I like that.
Yeah.
Minority Report, one minority that I saw.
One minority. Where'd you see him?
The cab driver.
Yeah.
Or the
ambulance driver.
Yeah, we'll get into that in just a little bit. Let's go back to this time in history. Where are we at in history? 425.91?
425.91.
Okay. What's going on at this time?
Probably Easter. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Happy Easter, everybody. Happy Jesus Day.
So, Baby, Amy Grant.
So, was that the same song last week?
Yep.
Baby, baby. Da, 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 da. All right, I like it. All right, and what's the movie?
Oscar.
Hold on. Let me try to remember. I remember you liked this movie. Oscar.
I never liked this movie.
You loved this movie.
No, I didn't even know what this movie is.
You loved this movie. This was the movie that I would say
defined my childhood.
Defined your entire personality throughout adolescence.
Cured my life.
Oscar. What the fuck was it?
I don't know.
What the fuck was
Marissa
Oscar?
Tomei's in it.
What was Oscar?
Who else? Harrington? I don't know. You probably don't even have it pulled up.
Fuck, dude. I know this movie. It's on the tip of my tongue.
No, it's not.
Marissa Tomei. She's a fucking piece, too.
Yeah, one of my closest friends loves some Marissa Tomei. Like, obsessed. Did you see her in The Wrestler?
Yeah.
Yeah. She was pretty hot.
I'm hearing one of your closest friends.
He's somebody who really isn't into Marissa Tomei, which I think is a weird thing to be into.
I'm into her.
I just think it's kind of weird for dudes to be into her.
Why? She's hot as fuck, dude.
Yeah,
especially
like back then she was hot. Most dudes now don't think she's
pretty
hot.
dude. She was
Okay, this guy probably doesn't even know who she is.
Harrington?
Harrington, you know who Marissa Tomei is?
Harrington's a 54-year-old intern.
Is she hot?
Yeah, we're starting the smoke show.
Yeah, she played. Yeah? She's Aunt May in the new Spider-Man.
No,
yeah,
she's
dude.
old. No, or is she like a hot Aunt May?
Hot Aunt May.
She's not like an old decrepit Aunt May.
No, she's pretty hot.
Wow.
Like my Aunt
really
Amory
old.
does not compete against Aunt
No,
May.
she doesn't. Poor Nana. Oh,
poor Anna.
No, she does.
Nobody's picking Amory over Aunt
Yes,
May.
they are. She's our Nana.
You think somebody's picking Amory
Yes.
over Marissa Tomei?
Maybe.
Get the fuck out of here. What the fucking...
To be fair, Anne Marie's 80.
Blind, deaf,
80?
retarded...
Maybe when she was 50.
Elephant man who lost all the
Maybe
feeling
when she was 50.
in his fingers and it was a 50-50 shot.
She's 85 years old.
Even when she was 50.
No.
Even at her best.
At 20. Probably not even at 20.
Anne Marie at 20 versus Marissa Tomei right now.
I
Marissa
think she'd
Tomei
win.
gets 100%.
I think she'd win.
No, dude.
And it was hot when she was young.
She was okay. I saw the
She was
pictures.
a hottie,
She was
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd smash.
Yeah,
But
of
she ain't
course.
Marissa Tomei.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know guys had such a thing for Marissa Tomei.
She's hot. She's got a...
I mean, all right.
My
I guess
cousin
so.
Vinny.
I'm not saying she's not.
My cousin Vinny. We all fucking...
I didn't think she was still so relevant.
She's not that relevant. You know what it is? She's just from a time where she sort of... We all aged... So, all right. So we were little kids when she was like a hot woman.
Yeah.
Like a young hot woman. And then we sort of grew up, and then now it's almost like maybe a milk
But she's
complex.
aging, but she's aging
No, she's
super
still hot.
well, yeah.
It just it hits on like a nostalgia thing.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what do you want?
Like Pamela Anderson right now is not that hot anymore, but I still fucking...
I was going to say an aged Marissa Tomei for the nostalgia.
An aged Marissa Tomei sounds like a wine. I'll take an aged 67 Marissa Tomei.
That sounds delicious.
Guys, these are my clean, family-friendly jokes. Look at these. Come on, guys. Is this not a Seinfeld show? All right, go. Continue. We haven't even spoken on the show. Go ahead.
I don't know who to put her up against. Or a young... Lizzo.
Good talk. All right.
Lizzo.
Young Lizzo.
I don't know. Was that too aggressive? Is that too aggressive?
Actually, let me know when we're at like 55 minutes because we got to keep it directly under an hour because it's now the show is available. Not only can you get it on YouTube and iTunes and Google Play and Stitcher and everywhere else you get podcasts, but you can get the full episodes on my Instagram page as well. So you guys can just follow me on Instagram at Gomez Comedy and get the latest episodes. Also, subscribe on GasDigitalNetwork.com to get pre-release on all episodes, ad-free, uncensored episodes. Advertisers coming on board next week, bitch.
Yeah.
So use that promo code GWS. You get a 7-day free trial. And guess what? One subscriber, what we're doing is we're giving away a brand new free PS5. Very hard to find. Very hard to find for one subscriber. And if you use the GWS promo code, I'm going to tell you right now.
I'll sign it. I'll sign your brand new.
She'll sign your brand new
I'll sign
PS5.
your brand new console.
She'll sign your console. What a fucking great.
You're welcome.
What a great prize. What an extra thing you get is Jeniece E. Gomez's signature.
Right across the top.
Just fucking
permanent marker.
Deface your fucking Xbox console, your PS5. So yeah, go there, subscribe. Gas Digital rules. It really is the best place to get the best comedy podcast in the entire world.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the show. It opens up his stand-up. He's talking about how he's enjoying adulthood because he can have as many cookies as he wants. And it made me think of
relatable, right?
Us, because we
I was like, yes, absolutely. After I just begged you for 10 keto cookies.
But I'm not going to fucking get into this, but you make me so angry. She's eating my keto cookies. I'm like, you fucking animal.
Harrington, he has 25 bags of keto cookies
They're keto.
upstairs. There's so many bags of cookies.
I can't have regular cookies. You can have regular cookies.
You can share your keto
I'm sharing
cookies.
my fucking keto cookies.
They're healthy cookies.
You can eat regular cookies. Go get a bag of cookies for $1. My keto cookies are $74 per
I
bag.
shouldn't be eating those.
There's $74 per bag of keto cookies. And here you are,
They're
just
delicious.
every time you eat
they
one.
are worth every penny.
Every little cookie is $2.78. She pops in her fucking mouth. And I'm like, what are you doing?
Best
you
$2
don't care.
I ever spent.
She
They're
doesn't
so
give
good.
a fuck. She'd eat any cookie.
Oh my God. I want to eat those cookies so bad.
I gotta go get a bag of cookies just to sit there and just throw in the corner of the room when she comes in.
He's got so many bags of these. The fact that you won't part with 3 cookies
They're so expensive.
is out of
This is my
out
little
of control.
thing that I have. I'm trying to get to Monday till we get to Jamaica, man.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to eat all your keto cookies. In fact, every time I see a bag of keto cookies, you better hide it because I'm ripping it open and destroying that bag.
It's so expensive. It's a pair of Nikes every time you eat a bag of my keto cookies. Please stop.
I don't want to order them. They're so expensive.
They're expensive
I can't buy them myself.
Dude, I got this keto bread in the fucking freezer. It's the bomb, dude.
Fire.
It's bomb.
I love it.
It's bomb.
So good with everything.
I'm telling you, man. Anyway, look. Yeah, we never had restrictions on what we ate as kids.
Oh, no.
It was like we did in the sense that like it was the first of the month. My mother would get food stamps. So she'd go buy some cookies and
Stock
some
our
cakes.
cupboard.
Stock
Good
the
to
cupboard.
go.
Now, by the second or third, her fat fuck kids have hammered everything. I mean, everything. Like, I shit you not, we would just eat it all. And
because you would come eat it, so I had to eat it, or you would be fucking showing up eating it. I gotta eat.
we had to race each other.
I think I can finish this ice cream. He's gonna come fucking eat this shit.
Eat all of the snacks.
Yeah.
And we would just hammer it all, and that we get for the month. And so, it's not that we were allowed to do this. My mother
had very little control.
My mother would beat us and shame us.
Oh God, we were shamed.
She would physically and emotionally abuse us for this behavior.
Remember when we were just sitting on the couch one time, and she walked in the living room? We were just sitting there, and she just looked at us. She goes, "It's about 1,000 pounds sitting on that couch." I was like, that's not close to that, I don't think.
She introduced her kids like we're a pro wrestling tag team. And she said a combined weight.
Like, it's not. I don't think so, lady.
Listen, bitch, you needed to fucking give us better habits. You can't blame us for being fat fucks.
She's eating a cheesecake covered in hot fudge for dinner.
Fucking pig. Honestly, she smoked cigarettes that gave her cancer, but her eating habits didn't help.
No, they did not.
They didn't help.
They were not good.
All that hooking and heroin before.
Not great.
Didn't help.
Not great.
Who is she to judge? Who is she to judge? A fucking heroin addicted hooker. How dare she come in and call us fat? We're dealing with our mother being a heroin addicted hooker by drowning our sorrows in food, you fucking bitch. So
anyway.
So we can relate to Jerry is what we're saying. As I completely
this opening bit was like, yes, Jerry's preach on.
Yeah. So it cuts to Jerry watching television, and he's watching, it's like late at night, and he's watching, I guess it's Larry David on television playing a character.
Everyone keeps saying Larry David. Who's Larry David? What? Like, am I extremely ignorant? I know he's huge. I know he's huge in the Seinfeld world. I get it. I get that he's a big part of it. But like,
wow, that's like
specifically.
It's like when you tell people that you've never watched Seinfeld, you're like, no, it gets deeper than that. You don't know who
No,
Larry
I know
David
the name.
is?
I know the name.
You don't know who Larry
I'm very
David
familiar with the name.
You know, fuck it. She should never know.
No, I'm gonna go research now.
No, don't
I'm gonna
it.
research.
How nice is it to not know?
Who is this guy? He's like a producer, right?
Fuck him.
He's a piece of shit.
I say
He
he's a-
molests kids.
Yes.
Oh my god, he
Yes.
Me Too 25 women.
Yes, dude. He's fucking.
I knew his name.
He's into feet.
No,
He's into some weird shit.
that's not Larry David. That's the guy from Nickelodeon.
No, he is one of the writers and creators of the show. It was based sort of the character, and a lot of the antics were based off of his life as well.
Okay.
And he is the lead in Curb Your Enthusiasm. You never seen Curb Your Enthusiasm either?
Follow-up question.
We can start doing bonus Curb Your Enthusiasm. Fucking bonus. Patreon.
Yeah, guys, let's get a Patreon going. I'll do anything.
Let's fucking do it.
I'll do anything on
Don't tell Ralph. Don't tell him.
Patreon.
We can't. We just get a fucking Patreon on the side. We don't gotta tell him.
Naked siblings watch Curb
What?
Your
What the
Enthusiasm.
fuck is wrong with you, you fucking crazy whore? Why are you trying to always get naked with me? This bitch got her eyelashes done. And she's
I
sitting all
thought
freaky.
Patreon was for like naked shit.
What the fuck are you talking
I
about?
don't know. I thought.
Patreon is not for naked shit.
Oh, that's OnlyFans.
Yes. Get your fucking head
All
out
right,
of the gutter.
let's focus.
All right. So Larry David, he helped create the show.
Okay. He's part of the
But
show.
you know,
Got it.
we'll do a Curb Your Enthusiasm. We'll do the pilot of Curb Your Enthusiasm as bonus content for the Gas Digital subscription side. We'll do that. We'll do that. Why don't we do it in Jamaica? I'll bring a little fucking recorder. Haven't you got to go back to the city and bring it back to Jersey? Yeah, I swear to God. And we'll do a bonus episode while we're away in Jamaica. Okay?
Yep. Just to complicate Harrington's life, I'm
Why
going to
not?
do it.
Let's do it. So look, he's watching television. He then it cuts to him sleeping in bed, and he wakes up in the middle of the night, like he gets like a joke idea in the middle of the night, and he grabs a pen and his notepad and he writes it down, and he goes back to sleep. And that's sort of a weird little aside scene. I don't know what
I
the
thought
fuck's
you'd
going
probably
on.
find it pretty.
Relating to writing comedy.
We never wrote a joke in the middle of the night. Okay.
Not in the middle of the night.
Thinking about how
That's not how I
hilarious it
write
was.
jokes anyway. It's never it's never pen to paper like that. You
All
know?
right, so that's Jerry style.
Yeah. But, so I guess the whole thing is that he can't remember the joke.
Yeah, he couldn't understand his handwriting.
Oh, right. So he couldn't understand his own handwriting because he wrote it in the middle of the
Yeah.
night. They're sitting at the diner in the next scene. George brings his own cucumber because they won't put it in the salad. And I can actually 100%
Oh my God.
relate to
Because
this.
you're a dumb idiot.
I can relate to this. This is no problem.
know.
This is no problem.
You know what though? As a wait staff person, I'd rather you just bring your own dumb cucumber and add it to your salad than give me a problem
Fuck
about
it.
your lack of cucumber.
It's not a problem, okay?
Yeah, I'm
and
not even
cucumber is a
worrying about
solid vegetable right now. Yeah, Jerry can't read his joke idea, so he's frustrated. And the whole, George bringing a cucumber thing. I'm trying to remember. There was something that happened with me. What did I bring? What did I bring?
God, I hate you.
You know what I need to do?
Your own butter.
No, I need to steal salt and pepper shakers, high quality ones
Yeah, go to a
from a
pizza
good
place,
restaurant. No, not a pizza place. I need to go to a nice restaurant. I used to have a whole variety of them because I would take them regularly. I'd go to a
My husband always
restaurant.
takes thing at the pizza place, like the red pepper flakes and all that.
Yeah, why would he ever need red pepper flakes except for when he's at a pizza place?
He's Mexican and he puts it on every goddamn
What do
thing.
they put red pepper flakes on?
He puts it on
that's pizza
spaghetti.
hot sauce.
He puts it on lasagna. He puts it on ziti. He puts it. anything.
Well, you said he's a Mexican. What is he, a fucking old Italian lady?
He puts it on everything.
He puts it on bolognese. He puts it on fucking fettuccine, Alfredo, patabarita.
He likes spicy.
Hey, your husband eats like a fucking guinea.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does.
Well, anyway. So George, in the middle of this conversation, says that he thinks that he's having a heart attack. And Jerry and Elaine just don't really give a fuck. They just don't really believe him, which is kind of hilarious. If you're sitting there with a friend and he's like, oh, I think I'm having a heart attack.
Yeah,
I think the first reaction would be like, okay, they're fucking around.
I don't think any of you would pay very much attention if I told you I was having a heart attack.
Do you remember when I was a kid and I was choking on
Yes,
a penny?
I was going to bring that story up. And we just didn't pay you any mind until you coughed it like...
Was it a penny or a quarter?
It was a marble.
It was a marble.
You had a marble in your mouth and you were rocking with it. And you knocked it.
Yeah, so everyone, I want you guys to have a frame of reference. When I was like my son's age, like between probably 6 and 10 years old, what I would do is I would rock. I would sit there like a retarded person, and I would rock back and forth like this. And this is how I would relax myself. Now, you know, people in school would just make fun of me, and the teachers would make fun of me. And
they weren't pretty sad about it.
Nobody really like wanted to get to the bottom of this very obvious soothing of myself.
No, they did. They evaluated you. They said psychologists in.
Nobody really evaluated me.
They did.
I'm telling you, they didn't really evaluate me.
And your mother got very defensive about it. She was like, no, he's not an idiot. He's just soothing himself. Leave him alone.
Yeah. It was like that scene from Forrest Gump. She fucked the principal to keep me in class. Yeah. He's
not retarded. It was kind of a retarded thing to do.
But it was a retarded thing to do. Like, there was definitely something to that. Harrington, what is that? What is it? Rocking back and forth.
It's like an autistic thing, honestly.
It is definitely an autistic thing.
Yeah.
Am I autistic?
I don't know. I think I might be slightly autistic.
You're autistic.
You
Fuck
think
it.
so? You think so?
You're retarded. I call you full-fledged.
You think I'm autistic?
I say you're...
You're on the spectrum?
I don't really even understand what on the spectrum means.
Like, under the umbrella of autism. Like, they got something... You know, they fall somewhere under that.
I feel like I'm not smart enough to be autistic.
I feel like the wrestling facts are like my autistic thing.
Jeni, you're not a fact fucking you can just pull facts.
I mean, like, it's crazy. It's wild.
You think you have like this Rain Man level of pulling facts from it. You're a mom.
I sincerely believe this about myself.
You're an okay cook. You barely know facts. This bitch, she gave up. We're 12 episodes in. She gave up on her wrestling facts because she can't pull facts.
I did. No.
What is the fact? What's the fact? Give me a fact.
There were no good ones.
Exactly.
There were no good ones.
Oh my God, you should be saying fucking everything.
All right, next week we'll go.
It's WrestleMania.
We'll go. That's right. We got our episode. Oh my God.
Stop shaking your leg into me.
Okay.
Harrington.
It triggers a feel-good chemical in the brain.
Feel-good chemical in the brain. I'm soothing myself. Stop hurting, world.
See, like, I do this, you do that, and I do this.
I know, but it's ironic because you're shaking your leg to soothe yourself is driving me wild, which makes me want to rock back and forth. So it's just two fucking clumps of shit that are just rocking back and forth and self-soothing.
I don't think I'm a clump of shit.
You're a meatloaf, remember? Two meatloafs.
I value meatloaf over a clump of shit.
What was that Meatloaf song that our mother used to love?
Oh, Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Paradise by the Dashboard Lights.
Yeah, you know every single
word. Our mother was a borrower.
Do you know every single word?
Our mother was straight up just bar trash.
That's a great song.
All right. So yeah, George thinks that he's having a heart attack. This is the first big laugh, maybe the only big laugh of the episode. While George thinks he's having a heart attack, they call an ambulance finally, and the waitress brings over the bill. And George, he's having a heart attack. He looks at the bill, and he goes, "Waitress, I think you got this thing wrong." And he still complains about the bill, which is that
amazing.
Yeah, very Jewy. What was our Jew segment called? Jew Watch? No, that sounds bad. Did we give it a name?
We didn't have a Jew segment.
Yeah, no, anytime they were acting Jewy.
Oh, that's right. We had that.
I named it something, right? And it had to be named something
clever.
It
was something clever.
It can't be Jew Watch.
Harrington, go watch all the past episodes and figure it out. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. Please, give us the name of that segment.
Faster.
All right.
So,
they go to the hospital. First of all, I hate hospitals.
The worst.
I hate them. What'd you say?
Jew alert. Jew alert.
Okay, it was that crude.
We're clever.
Huh?
We are clever.
There's nothing clever about it, really. We just went for it.
Jew alert. It went off.
This show rules. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Okay, this is this is the dark horse of the Gas Digital Network. People don't even know what's happening over here. Okay, it's some real deal Gomez shit. Deep dark Gomez. So they're in the hospital.
This is for the real Gomites, like the real real Gomites.
Hate hospitals.
Yeah. No, I hate them.
Hate it.
him.
Now, when our grandma Rose was in the hospital, I went and visited maybe twice.
Yeah, you hated it.
Couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Our mother, I don't think I ever visited her in the hospital. Did I?
I tried to avoid it. I don't think so.
I wouldn't visit anybody.
Oh, it's terrible. They smell bad. It's just awful.
But I would want everyone to visit me. You guys should all know, like, if I was in the hospital, I would expect everyone to be there, like, regularly.
You didn't come when I had my baby. I was there for 5 days.
5 days.
5 days.
It was the winter time. It was freezing.
It was July. It
So
was
much snow.
5 whole days.
It was a drought.
Corey's grandma came before my own brother.
She's old. She's so bored. If I was 90, I would also be like, I would love to come sit with you in a fucking hospital room. Jeni, first of all, 2 things. Number 1, you didn't come see Beatrice when she was in the hospital.
Yeah, she was there for 2 days.
You stupid bitch.
She was there for 2 days.
Okay, stop acting like we had a relationship
She
where
was
it's
overnight.
like. Second of all, it's an intimate, weird time. I had already been through that. I already danced this dance. Okay, you don't want when you're in the hospital being cut open.
No, I did not want anybody there. Yeah,
having your fucking family there, me making jokes,
and then the baby. Honestly, the baby was in ICU, so nobody could even see or visit with her anyway. So it was like, yeah.
So yeah, you didn't want any of that.
No, I just wanted to lay and
but
my morphine drip.
If I was in the hospital, I would want people there around the clock.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
Yes, I will. Are you?
You want to lay with your drip and just go boop 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 and just pass out.
I mean, I guess I would want some phone time. With the phones now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's all you need.
Look, here's the thing. Going to visit somebody in the hospital sucks all of the cock in the world. Being in the hospital as a patient that is not life-threatening.
No. You feel like your life is restricted.
Jeni,
it's almost like jail. It felt like I was in jail for the week. Like your meals are being delivered to you at a certain time. Like it's just like jail. It felt like.
There she is again. French fry thoughts.
I know. I just love food. I just need to get.
She was like, it was like.
I need access to food in the kitchen whenever I want it. It was. Too much.
Well, you were in a different thing. You had a C-section. You were laid up in a bed. I'm talking about like you got to.
No, I was walking around and stuff.
You got to be in the hospital a couple days, like COVID, cancer, something, not even that big of a deal.
Nothing crazy.
No, being in the hospital would be fucking pretty dope.
No, it's not.
Having people take care of you.
No, I hate it.
You get to fucking. You said our mother loves hospital food?
She loved hospital food. You don't remember that? When grandma would be in the hospital and she'd be on her tray, like, because grandma wouldn't eat hospital food at all, and she would just be over there, like, eating her turkey. Like, her turkey was her favorite. She would eat, like, the turkey and mashed potatoes and all that shit. She really enjoyed hospital food.
Our mother acted like a bridge junkie.
That's like when Kramer sits down with the food, that's just what she would act like. Like it was Thanksgiving meal. Like, yes, here we go.
Well, that's what Kramer comes in. He's like, oh, I love hospital food.
Yes.
It's great. You know, I'm going to be honest with you. You know what I used to love? The like lunch cafeteria food.
No.
I enjoyed lunch. Well, for our high school had a dope lunch cafeteria.
I never went to our high school cafeteria.
You never went? What did you do?
I sit in the library and do my homework.
She's like,
I would cry in the bathroom alone.
You would sit in the library and do your homework during lunch? You didn't even eat anything?
No.
How is that possible?
Yeah, I know, right? I know. It's not fair.
She was like, no, I would go to lunch during the other 7 periods during the day. Are you kidding? So you never went to lunch?
No.
You just hated people at that point?
No, I mean, I just would chill.
What was your thought process of being such a weird shell of a human?
Well, I wasn't going to go sit in the cafeteria like a weird shell of a human just doing homework.
So you didn't want to be a weirdo without any friends at a lunch table?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were self-conscious about that?
I'm not self-conscious, just like, okay, I'm not going to go sit fucking there with all the cool kids.
I'll act like I'm
At least I'll be a self-conscious weirdo amongst other fucking library-dwelling weirdos.
But you were like a B- student at best.
Yeah.
Like a good...
Sometimes I would just sit and read a book. I would just sit and read. I read Anne Rice, The Witching Hour, and if anybody knows, that book is bigger than the Bible.
Is it?
Yeah, I would sit and read that, yeah.
Okay. But that was weird. So I was always like skipping class.
Yeah, I mean, it was that movie, Never Been Kissed. Literally, the dork with the brother who was.
But I wasn't
over.
cool.
You were over.
I was over. I knew everybody.
You were way over. Everywhere you went, he was over.
I was always infamous.
Notorious.
It's fucking badass.
No, you really weren't.
I was a common denominator back then. I was. And I would play hacky sack. I would cut class and play hacky sack and fucking, do
until
what I
you
did.
got kicked out and then.
Yeah. But you would sit around in the library, read books by yourself, like a fucking weirdo. Yeah. You never once had school lunch?
No, never. No.
What?
No.
Dude. Harrington, our school it was like a very.
He was like, fire. Taco Bell, cross the way.
They would have Taco Bell sometimes.
No, they had Taco Bell? What the fuck?
Doggy, sometimes you just have a Taco Bell day. And you're like,
no.
It's like real, because they just get it.
In our high school?
Yes, you idiot.
Our high school.
They had and I shit you not, they had a boar's head sandwich line.
No. For a boar's head sandwich at our high school?
You dork.
They didn't have like a square of pizza?
You think it's a prison?
Some nuggets.
You think it's fresh? I thought it was a cheese sandwich.
I thought it was some nuggets.
I thought it was some
and
sour
a scoop
milk.
of rice. And some milk.
Some sludge.
Maybe a fruit cup.
It's a big fat lady that smelled. Just putting some. It's like Sloppy Joe Day.
I was just reading my book like I'm not missing anything up there.
No, dude. There was like 3 different lines.
What?
And you'd get the regular school lunch line. Then you get there's like a sandwich line where you get a sandwich. But then you can get also a boar's head sandwich line where it was just boar's head. And it was like a fucking dope ass sandwich. And then they had like sodas and candy and fucking Snapples. It was fucking a wonderland. It was incredible.
So you enjoyed
it. It was the best I ever ate in my entire life. I'll even tell you right now, even in middle school, I enjoyed school lunch. You remember in Haversham Middle School?
Haversham Middle School, yes, I do. But that was just regular school lunch. That was just your square pizza.
You didn't go there in the 8th grade, did you?
No.
Okay, so here's what happened. In Haversham Middle School, because I got kicked out of Farley.
Remember? Okay. Yeah.
We went to 2 different middle schools. It was Farley Middle School, which was for like the middle class to upper class white kids. Good kids. And Haversham Middle School was for all the Puerto Ricans.
Welcome to the jungle, please, when you open the doors.
Doggy. So we went to Farley because we were lying about where we lived.
Because we had enough of the other school.
And then they just like grilled me on it one day. They were like, "You don't fucking live in this big, rich, white
house. You don't
house.
seem like you're from around here."
And I spilled the beans.
Because you're so stupid.
So then they just didn't like me. So they let you stay in Farley.
I know.
And they kicked me out. And they sent me to Haversham Middle School.
They were like, "Fuck this kid, get him out of here."
And I went to Haversham Middle School. And in the 8th grade in Haversham Middle School, you're allowed to go out to the village.
Now, when I was in 6th grade, you were allowed to go out to the village.
So you went out to the village?
Yeah.
So so you got kicked out of Haversham Middle School,
I didn't get kicked out. I transferred because we moved.
We didn't move.
To Stony Point.
What are you being coy? What's wrong with your eyelash? Tell what happened. Why you transferred from Haversham Middle School?
Oh, I don't know. I just wasn't making friends the way I should have at Haversham.
Jeni, tell the story about the fights in one day.
I got into 3 fights with 3 bitches. What are you going to do?
Why?
They just didn't like me. They were just looking to fight.
All right, good story.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I really appreciate it. I really appreciate your story fucking telling, Seagulls.
I mean, you want me to really get into it? You want me to say how we were playing dodgeball and the girl fucking... I went to hit her with the ball and she was like, "I'm out, you fucking whore."
Joe Perini.
No. I don't want to give names here.
Was that one of them?
No, I'll say A. She was like, I'm already out, you fucking whore. And I was like, "Pa, pa." What? Twice. Boom, boom. And she said, and she went and sat down. And then the other girl, Jay, came over and sat down next to her. And she said, "What happened?" And she was probably like, "That fucking bitch just hit me."
Joe Perini.
And I'm just standing there playing dodgeball with the kids, like, "Hey,
the other girl was
out."
Amy. Go ahead. Anyway.
And then Jay starts going, "You're a fucking bitch, you whore." And I went over to her and I was like, "What, bitch?" And I grabbed her hair and I just started swinging on her. And then she didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
And I guess she went and told her friend who was fucking thug life. And then she came up and she was like, "I heard you got into a affair with my friends."
You fucking whore.
I had this reputation, I guess, in 6th grade as a whore.
She's a real whore in the 6th grade.
So
which you would have sucked Shawn Michaels' cock.
I would have. Yeah. So I turned around. So she's like, I heard you found my friends, you bitch. And I was like, yeah, whatever. What fucking business is it of yours?
What of it, bitch? Step up. I'm a Gomez. Gomez watches Seinfeld. They watch Seinfeld. By the way, Elaine wouldn't do any of this shit. I want you to finish it, but I want to paint a picture and we're going to relate to Seinfeld. Elaine wouldn't do any of this.
No, she wouldn't.
Elaine would just fucking take that shit.
So, well, then I just turned around and I was like, what business is it of yours, bitch? And then I turned around to walk away and then she just like pushed me. And then I turned around and I grabbed her hair.
So you fell down.
No, well, then we just both started swinging and it was a whole thing. And they like pulled me off of her. And I decided I'd had enough of that school.
So you left?
Yeah.
The next day?
No, I think I went back for a while. They weren't in my class. Like, I was always in the smarter class.
Right.
So, like, I just didn't fit in with the smart kids. I was just like, I don't know.
Yeah. Even the smart kids were too cool for you.
They were so much cooler than me. I was a fucking
Even
nerd.
those fucking smart kids.
I did not fit in with the smart kids at all. They were, like, cool, and I was a fucking idiot.
Okay, all right. So back to the show. So they're at the hospital. The doctor tells Jerry, he sees Jerry in the hallway, that George didn't actually have a heart attack. So Jerry comes in and he starts fucking with George and asking him for things, asking him for his jacket, asking him if he can call this chick, I guess, that George had dated. And George starts getting very depressed and starts talking about how he, because he's a hypochondriac, so he doesn't want to know the results, this, that, the other. So he tells Jerry to kill him. He's like, please, Jerry, just kill me. Put the pillow over my face. And then Jerry grabs the pillow and puts it over George's face, which is really funny. Another funny moment in the show. And then at one point, George calls Jerry a jerk-off, which was...
Yes, shocking.
Yeah, a little bit. It definitely stands out for a clean show. One of those little moments, like, they wouldn't write him calling him a jerk off today.
No, not at all.
Yeah, so it definitely stood out.
Jerk
definitely
off,
burned my ears a little
on
bit.
like primetime TV. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like we've devolved. I feel like we're back in the 1950s where like everything is like, let me clutch my pearls. I can't believe they just said jerk off on TV.
I know.
You know?
It's weird. It's crazy, right? It's a weird sort of like
I feel like it's moving backwards.
Like like young people are trying to be moral.
Yeah.
What's going on? We're supposed
to
be we're supposed to be lighting Bibles on fire. And fucking burning cop cars and fucking we're
like that little Nas X thing. Like they're freaking. I'm like Marilyn Manson did this back in the 90s. Like this is marketing. This is. We're all talking about this. It's marketing.
Yeah, Marilyn Manson. He gave him a fucking lap dance. Marilyn Manson would have sucked Satan's cock
on stage.
He would have spit cum into a baby's face. And
diapered it with the Bible.
Yes, dude. And then shit directly into the center of the Bible and smash it into the president's face, because that's what we grew up on.
Yeah, I mean,
it's a better time.
Yeah,
I loved it. It was dangerous.
I miss it. I was like, dangerous. we need a revolution.
Yeah,
that's what the skanks are about.
It is very
revolution,
much what
baby.
the skanks are about. And to be honest with you, people were trying to cancel Marilyn Manson back then. It was just publicity. It was fun. It was dangerous.
It is, yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Same thing. I mean, back in the 70s, our mother used to say the same thing about Marilyn Manson. Oh, Alice Cooper did that back in the 70s. Like, he's not doing anything new. You know.
So the doctor comes in, tells George that he has not actually had a heart attack. And, however, because George's like, thank God I'm okay. The doctor's like, well, you're not exactly okay. And he asks him if he had ever had his tonsils out, to which George replies that he had. And then he says that his tonsils have grown back. Is that true? Can your tonsils grow back?
I don't think so.
I don't even know what tonsils are. If we needed our tonsils out as a kid, we would have just died. They would have just been like, yeah, we would have been, that's it. Tonsillitis.
They can grow back? Really?
What are tonsils? What are they?
Harrington?
I used to think it was a little ball.
Dr. Harrington? I thought, the uvula.
Dangly thing that hangs in the back of my... Back in my throat.
Uvula.
I got it. You got the name of it. Okay. I'm trying to get the lyric out from the WAP song.
Oh, I don't listen to that song.
The little
I've never heard that song.
Hangs in the back of my throat. You ever heard that song?
No.
We're doing Seinfeld.
Listens to WAP.
WAP. Dude, I'll tell you, that song is pretty fire. I love whore rap.
It's my new
favorite genre is whore rap.
I know.
It's women who
in
rap.
your Audi.
And they're just like, fuck me, my
it's
pussy.
It's somehow fitting driving around in your Audi.
I love it. So he has to have his tonsils out again. Yeah, the only thing you ever hear as a kid when people have their tonsils out. I always sort of wanted my tonsils
Yeah,
out.
you hang out, eat ice cream.
Because exactly, I was like, can we not do it toward the first of the month though? Because we have snacks from the first to the third.
We're good.
So if we get my tonsils taken out somewhere in the 15th to the 20th, and then just some ice cream for days, that would have been completely worth it.
Do you remember how you had the chicken pox and you got super spoiled?
Was I spoiled?
Yeah, you had like M&Ms. You had a whole like little couch bed set up. I was so jealous of it.
Super spoiled. M&Ms.
Yep. I just remember being so
65
jealous.
cents.
You had a whole big bag of M&Ms.
I got a bag of
and I was like,
M&Ms.
God damn it.
It really was just about us being fat kids that just wanted to consume more candy somehow. Yeah, dude, the chicken pox sucked. I remember having
I
chicken
never
pox.
had them to this day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it blew.
I tried to get them from you so hard.
Really?
Yeah.
To get
You
the
don't remember?
M&Ms?
I was like rubbing my arm on you.
Oh, I do
like
remember
nothing.
this now. You're a freak.
Yeah.
You are.
I got
deep-
nothing.
She's, listen to me, that's a level of fatness that's
I wanted that bag so bad.
deep-rooted fatness.
I just don't understand how you, to this day, I don't understand how you buy one kid a bag of M&Ms and you don't think to buy a second bag for the other
Because
kid.
it wasn't your time.
It didn't matter.
It
My
wasn't
time
your
never
time.
came. My time never came. I never got a bag.
Yeah, but there's other things. When you got your period, what did our mother give you?
A dinner at Latin Star restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our mother is
not as good as a bag of M&Ms.
We were talking about this before. A dinner at Latin Star restaurant was $4. What it was
I
rice.
still eat there. We
Oh,
eat there
it's
all
so
the
good,
time.
dude.
It's
So
fire,
good. It's
dude.
fire.
Fire.
But it's one of these cheap meals. Our mother was the queen of
Yeah. Making a
protein-
meal out of something cheap.
But there was no meat on this one. She didn't even get meat.
She would just get the rice and the beans and the bread. Boom.
rice,
done.
beans, and it would come with a little
$4.
bit of garlic bread.
Yep.
But then she would also get the tostones.
She never got the tostones.
She would get the tostones.
We get the tostones now. Okay, fine. You had those tostones before. Fine.
What do you think I'm lying about? What
Yes,
is
I do.
Smirk in your face. Where did I get the tostones?
I don't know. You're making it up. Stop trying to be
me
extra
and
Puerto
your
Rican.
mother had a bond that you and her didn't have, obviously.
I guess so, because I never
would
had
have
tostones with her. Wait, no, she did. She dunked it in
Tostones.
ketchup.
Yeah, she dunked them in the ketchup, which
Yes.
actually is pretty fucking
I still
good.
do that to
James
this day.
loves that.
I
James
know.
takes his tostones right in his ketchup.
Yeah.
Boom. I would dunk them in the bean gravy.
What? I have to teach Bianca this. She loves some tostones. What? And
Wow.
she loves her beans. What?
That's a fucking solid meal right there. I'll put that meal right now up against almost anything out there.
Ever.
I'm drooling. There's saliva coming out of my mouth right now. I'm so hungry.
That's how good Latin Star is, though. Latin Star is
fucking
amazing.
solid. Shout
Yeah.
out Latin Star and Haversham,
Hell
New
yeah,
York.
dude. Sponsors. Let's
We
go.
should get, dude, I'll give him a fucking free
Let's go.
sponsorship.
Let's
dude.
go.
Give us some fucking tostones.
Every week.
They're like 10% off. What? Fine. Let's go. Let's do it. So Elaine's attracted to the doctor, yada, 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 moving forward, which, women obviously attracted to doctors.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Always.
Doctor's hot.
Doctors are hot. Any guy with a job is hot.
Anything.
Hot.
Any job.
Any job.
Okay. So,
Firefighter, hot.
that's-
Mailman, hot.
Kramer, while he's talking about how he loves the hospital food, he also says that he has a friend who's a holistic healer and he should leave the hospital and not, get the surgery, which is going to cost him a few $1,000s. The holistic healer is going to cost him $38 for one session. Jew alert.
Oh, Jew alert. You thought he was being Jewy.
Of course.
Yeah.
You're going to go to a fucking holistic healer
For
because you get a
$38.
$38 tab. That's pretty Jewy right there. Healer comes in. He's a little bit of a weirdo. I didn't really like this character.
I thought he kind of aligned with my religion, so
What'd you say?
that's kind of my religion. So
What's your religion?
whatever that healer was.
Stupid bitch.
Yeah, metaphysical believer.
What does metaphysical
I don't know.
believer mean? What does that mean? You don't know anything. You don't even believe your own horse shit. How do you?
Why can't we just go with it? Why can't we just go with it, enjoy it?
Why do you have so little beliefs in life?
Why can't we just rock
It's
with it?
crazy. Like you believe in.
Why do you gotta make me defend all my beliefs?
What do you believe in? You believe in crystals?
Yeah.
You don't even know anything about crystals.
I do.
Tell me 3 facts about crystals right now. 3 facts.
They absorb energy You have to believe in them for them to work. That's the first thing about
That's what
them.
I tell James about Santa Claus.
What?
That's what I tell James about Santa Claus. I was like, well, look, if you don't believe in him, it's not going to work. It's a perfect trick for a 9-year-old.
Good. Go. More Seinfeld. Let's
Give me
go.
another crystal fact.
That's it. You charge them under the moon. I could bury them in the ground to charge them. There's all kinds of types. Can't think of any right now off the top of my dome, but
two crystals.
Bromide and amethyst.
Ooh.
I'm not sure if bromide's real. Is it real?
Well, look, this shit is all horseshit. Whatever it is, this guy comes in, and the character's sort of annoying. I don't really give a fuck about the character at all.
Okay.
So he's come in, he's being annoying. They cut to Elaine, who's on a date with the doctor, and he's talking about tongues. And then they cut to, and he's holding her tongue.
Yeah.
And I gotta be honest with you.
Ew.
Pretty hot.
Oh.
Pretty hot.
Just a weirdo.
That tongue was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh. Ugh.
Elaine had a nice pigment to her tongue. Harrington, am I wrong about this? You know what I'm saying, right?
Tongue turned you
and
on.
the fact that her mouth was open the way it is, it is as jerkable as the show has been since Elaine's nipples. This is the second jerkable.
Oh God, you guys are such weirdos.
What?
You like a tongue just hanging out because you want to picture yourself fucking coming across it. You're disgusting.
Hell yeah.
Ugh, I know exactly what's in your mind.
Hell yeah. All right. You know what we're talking about.
I know, men.
You get it?
I know what they like.
All right,
They're
there we
animals.
go. So stick your tongue out for the fans.
No,
Give them a little
they
tongue
don't
action.
want that.
Hold on, can
They
I hold your
don't
tongue?
want that.
Can I hold your tongue for the fans?
They probably want that more than just me straight on, but
Let me hold your tongue and then show your feet to the camera.
Oh my God. Yes.
Let's go.
And the fact that it's my brother.
Bad Baby made $1 million in 6 hours. If you can make
What? Get out of here. What did she do? She just posted a bunch of thirst traps?
OnlyFans.
She's always been on there, though, I
No,
thought.
Bad Baby just turned 18.
Oh, she turned 18.
She has the same birthday as you.
I know she does, yeah.
She turned
Birthday
18
twins.
a week
You know what
ago.
I've noticed? A lot of evil women have that birthday. Yeah. Like a lot of horrible
that
people.
bitch is a problem. That
yeah,
bitch
like
will,
a lot of bitches that are problems.
That bitch will decapitate your dog.
Yeah.
Like
a friend of mine, ex, is very similar, and she has the same birthday, too.
Yeah, Bad Baby just turned 18. She opened up an OnlyFans a couple days ago, and in she broke the record. 6 hours,
wow.
made over $1 million.
When she starts flashing puss and nip, I mean, she's gonna kill it.
She's great. Good for her. God bless Bad Baby.
You know, I feel very protective of her. I don't think she's as dumb as everyone thinks she is. I think she's actually a lot smarter.
I think she rules.
Yeah, I think she could actually rule the world if she's smart about it. If she doesn't go the porn route.
Fucking retarded. She's,
the way the Kardashians
she
rule the world.
She understands how to play her hand.
Exactly.
She's got a
yes,
hand
like
to
the
play,
Kardashians. Yes,
but
like famous
rule
and
the
rich
world.
for.
She's fucking retarded. Let's not.
Yeah,
be stupid.
In my opinion, she's ruling the world.
You're stupid.
She's rich and famous
You're
for
showing
doing
your ass.
nothing.
You're showing how dumb you are sometimes, and that's fine. But it's gonna happen. So yeah, this is the second most jerkable moment in Seinfeld history, probably, right?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. So they cut back to the healers. The healer gives George something to drink, right? And George, I guess, a couple minutes later, his face turns purple. He's having this emergency. This whole thing, like Bobby told us how great this is. I'm like,
I was like, why was he even choking? What was
It's all
happening?
over the
He was
place.
allergic to something? Like, I didn't understand.
Whatever the healer gave him was
Caused a reaction?
It gave him some sort of reaction where it turned his face purple.
Yeah.
It was just fucking retarded. Okay. And it was just not, it was very like, it was actually unlike Seinfeld. It was too actiony.
Yes. And
It was
not
too
enough
wacky,
clever
wonky.
westing. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, what is going on with this episode?
Yes,
This isn't a
agree.
normal, it didn't feel like a normal episode of Seinfeld. You know why? Because it was like a lot of them out and about in these different random places. Yeah. It didn't feel like a normal episode of Seinfeld. I noticed how long the scenes are. They spent so much time in the hospital as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this was sort of very strange. Then they cut back to the hospital, and George is covered in his paste for his skin, and his tonsils are now out, so he can't speak. So he's lying in the hospital.
Looked like he was covered in jizz.
And let's see. Oh, so what happened with the ambulance drivers? Okay, so the ambulance drivers, they have a crash because the ambulance drivers are arguing. This is so weird. It's so dumb. It doesn't make any sense.
The ambulance drivers were fighting over Chuckles, which I'm assuming is a type of candy, Harrington. What kind of candy is that? Let me see.
I know what Chuckles are.
What are Chuckles?
Our mother Like
Never
some
heard of Chuckles.
These are essentially gummies that are covered in sugar, if I'm not mistaken.
Almost like a spree?
No. Our mother had no teeth, so she would suck on things.
Don't say that.
She had no teeth. Yeah, dude, right there.
What the hell's a Chuckles?
It's like a gummy, and then there's a layer of sugar on top of it.
Like a jujube?
But there's no layer of sugar. Imagine that was covered in sugar, and that would be the consistency or the texture.
Okay. Oh, okay. Chuckles. Okay. Oh, I didn't know they had a name. Okay.
Yeah. They're okay. I would never in a million years get
Fido.
Chuckles.
I would if somebody ate my Chuckles, I'd say thank you for eating those Chuckles.
How do they exist? Like, who the fuck picks Chuckles with all the candies that are
It's like
out
a dot with sugar on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible.
What were we going to say, Harrington? Okay. What is your favorite candy?
Of all time?
Of all time.
I'm going to go with a Kit Kat or a whatchamacallit. My two solids. It's got to be chocolate and it's got to have some kind of crispy waferiness to it.
Texture is important.
Very important, in my opinion.
I think Snickers still might be the best of all time.
I mean, Snickers is solid.
Snickers is just like all around.
I'll go for a Kit Kat before Snickers, though.
You'll go for a Kit Kat?
Yeah, always. Every single time.
I mean, I do enjoy Kit Kat.
I'm going to go for a Kit Kat before anything. Anything.
You know why I like a Snickers?
You feel like you got a meal. Like you feel full.
Nigga, we are fat. You know, you get your nougat, you got
nuts,
your peanuts,
you got,
you get your caramel.
I'll pick a Snickers
it's
for that exact reason.
It's all your food groups.
I'll justify it has some nuts in it, and I'm like, I'm filling my belly with something
bar.
not bad. It's not crazy.
It's good for a workout.
It's not crazy.
You know, it's not that crazy. This is
one of the healthier candy bars, I think.
It's definitely not a healthier candy bar.
Of all the candy bars, what's the healthiest candy bar?
I bet there's an answer.
Okay, what's your go-to healthy candy? Like when you're like, I'm going to go to the movie theater tonight, I'm going to have a nice healthy snack, and I know, I know exactly what mine is.
If I'm going to the movie theater and I want a healthy snack, I'll bring my own. So I'll bring mixed nuts. I'll bring in
a candy, you dumb idiot. Like if you're gonna pick a candy based on like, you know what, I'm gonna be a little healthy tonight.
There's no
you're
healthy.
gonna grab the Snickers.
No healthy. I'm not gonna grab. I
grab Raisinets. That's my healthy like.
Okay, my Raisinets. Yes, I would agree.
Right.
That's not one.
I justify that. Like okay.
Essentially a bag of fruit.
I mean, is it not?
It's essentially a bag of fruit. I mean, you know, or same concept here. Take some Reese's. I mean, it just looks some peanuts. It's a peanut, technically.
It's a peanut.
I don't know. You know, what do you want to do? You fucking
There's more peanut than chocolate.
You're judging me for eating all these peanuts. Okay.
Okay.
Fucking
Sorry.
Weirdo. Stop being so judgmental. Having some peanuts, having some fruit. Sometimes I'll get Reese's and some Raisinets, and I'll mash them together in a pancake, and then I'll eat them.
For dinner.
Like, this is a fucking delightful, delicious. Meal. This is essentially a bag of granola. I'm essentially exercising right now by eating this.
I'm so crunchy.
All right, look, we got to wrap. This was an okay episode. It's been better. We're going to Jamaica.
Sorry.
We're going to Jamaica on Monday. I'm very excited. Family vacation.
Oh, yeah.
Going to be a lot of fun. Oh. So we're going to do one when we get back next week. The day we get back, we'll do one. So I think next week we may not be live on Monday night, but we will be on time. And definitely, I think maybe Tuesday, the episode will come out on Gas Digital. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for supporting. Go do all that stuff like subscribing on iTunes and all that other horse shit. We love you guys. We'll check you next week. Yada, yada, yada.
Peace.